Hi, welcome. Happy Monday. It's Torah Today here with Chavi Rappaport. Again, the Torah is so relevant today as yesterday. We're going to go into some deep human psychology today. Amazing. The Torah, this week's Torah portion, Parshat B'shalach, begins like this. Here's the first passage. Vayi b'shalach paro et ha'am, v'lo nacham elokim derech eretz plishtim, ki karov hu. Pen yinachem ha'am bir'otam milchama v'shavu mitzrayma. Here's the translation. And it was when Paro sent the Jewish people out of Egypt. Paro sent the Jewish people out of Egypt. And God did not lead them through a route through the land of Plishtim because it was too close, lest the Jewish people, when confronting war, regret that they left Egypt and want to return to Mitzrayim. Do you hear that? Paro sent the Jewish people out. Aren't the Jewish people waiting for hundreds of years to get out of this torturous exile in Mitzrayim? The slave labor, the harsh, inhuman conditions. Paro needed to send them out. And God is afraid, Hashem is afraid that if he takes them through a route that's too close to Mitzrayim, they're going to regret leaving and want to go back. Does this make any sense? Here is an incredible insight. The Jewish people, yes, they were enslaved, embittered, disillusioned with life, and so entrenched in misery. But sometimes, even when we know that condition is so bad, some people didn't want to leave. Oh, maybe now that we've given them the plagues, they've been afflicted, so maybe now things will change. Maybe now they'll be a little bit more friendly, compassionate. And God, understanding this, says, you know what? I'm not going to take them a regular route because maybe they're just going to have a hard time and we'll just revert to where they came from. And Paro, B'shalach Paro needed to, so to speak, send them out. And this is such an incredible human insight. You ever find yourself in a situation that you know is making you unhappy? This isn't right for me. This is painful. This is not a good situation. Sometimes it may even be something within myself, something about me I just don't like. It's a habit that I've become so accustomed to. But I just know it isn't good. But what happens? Why don't we leave? Why don't we move on? Get out of the situation. Try to rectify whatever it is, whether it's outside of me or inside of me, because I'm used to it. You know, like they say, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. I've become sort of comfortable in this space, and I'm afraid of leaving it behind. It's almost become an identity for me. And sometimes I'm not sure. Where am I going to? What's going to be like when I move ahead to the next stage, to something new? Will I be able to handle it? Will I have the skill? Will it be better than where I was? And so we say stuck. Reminds me of a phenomenal little anecdote. Two people working together in the same workspace have lunch on the side every day. One guy hears the other murmuring to himself, "Oh, tuna sandwich? Ugh, I don't like it." And he eats it like half-heartedly. The next day, they meet for lunch again. And then this gentleman makes the same comment. "Oh, tuna. Why tuna? I really don't like this." And the third day, his colleague comments, "I don't get it. You don't like tuna? Tell whoever's making you the sandwich to make you something else." He says, "You don't understand. I'm the one who makes the sandwich. Yeah, sometimes we just keep doing the same thing to ourselves because we're afraid to move on. And so, here's a lesson, here's our takeaway. If there's something I don't like, if I can change it, if I can change me, the time to act is now, one step at a time. And you know what's a very, very fantastic lesson we get from this pasuk? Take away the trigger. Something I see, somebody I'm with, something I do triggers that behavior in me. Can I remove the trigger? Can I, let's take an easy one. If it's food, I've been battling wanting to be healthy. Well, take away the trigger. Take away that unhealthy food. Don't let it be in front of you. Just some fantastic ideas just from the Torah, from one passage. And that's why Hashem took them the fortuitous route. He wanted to remove, so to speak, the target. If it's too close and it gets difficult and they confront war, they confront, difficulty. It's not easy to change. They'll want to go back to Egypt. And that's our lesson for today. I just feel it's so practical and so personal to me and you. So let's never be afraid to move on to the next step, to the right destination. Have an incredible day.